Hi guys, I've decided to do another Amy Winehouse video. Today I'll be visiting the gravesite. I'll also be visiting some places which are associated with her in London, but I didn't include in the previous video. It was 10 years this summer that she passed away, so I'm interested to see what the shrine outside the house is like now. I remember these guys from my last visit. Wow! That's the house just in front of us there, number 30. These signs keep getting stolen by fans, and the council's put an appeal out for them to stop doing that. Soon after her death, this artwork appeared on the side of an information centre in the middle of Camden. It was named the Fallen Angel, and it became a shrine in the days following Amy Winehouse's death. It was created by American-born street artist Pegasus. It was whitewashed over before being repainted in 2013, with Amy's mother attending the unveiling. A bit naively, I thought the artwork might still be there, but unfortunately it's since been painted over. Since she passed away, Amy Winehouse often appears on street art in Camden, so I decided to go and have a look round. That's a good one. There's even a Banksy here. This one's protected. Even though the street art is sometimes quite spectacular, they don't seem to last for long. I eventually found these two examples of Amy Winehouse. This is the Howley Arms. In the mid-noughties, it was the most famous pub in British indie music, located only a couple of minutes away from the MTV studios. Liam Gallagher and Kate Moss used to drink here, but the place owed its notoriety to the fact that Amy Winehouse was a regular. She was renowned for hopping behind the bar to pull pints. The pub was badly damaged by fire in February 2008, but was soon reopened. This is the Dublin Castle. It gained prominence as a venue after the band Madness established themselves by playing live there on a regular basis from the late 70s. In the 90s, it was often the first major gig for bands that later found commercial success, including the band Blur. Amy Winehouse was a regular there, and again occasionally helped behind the bar to serve the customers. Next stop, 33 Portland Place in Marylebone. This is where Amy Winehouse filmed the Rehab music video. This was the lead single from her Back to Black album in 2006 and has been referred to as her signature song. The 24-bedroom mansion was also used in the filming of the King's Speech. Unfortunately, they were doing renovation work when I arrived. Just throwing in something completely unrelated now. Not far from 33 Portland Place is Regent's Park. And I just went there quickly to see this spot where Carly Simon took the photo for her Anticipation album. This is Gibson Gardens in the Newton Heath area of North London. It was here and also in nearby Abney Cemetery that the video for Back to Black was filmed. I plan to do another video about this. Back in Camden, this is the Roadhouse, quite unique music venue. Amy Winehouse made her final public appearance here on the 20th of July 2011, only 3 days before she passed away. She was there to support Dion Bronfield, her goddaughter, who was performing in the iTunes Festival. Not far from here at Camden Market, there's a bronze statue of Amy, which was unveiled on what would have been her 31st birthday. On the 23rd of July 2011, Amy Winehouse was found unresponsive at her home and was declared dead at the scene. A funeral service was held a few days later where she was cremated at Golders Green Crematorium. Her ashes were later buried here in Edgware in North London. Okay, I'm almost at the cemetery now. That's the entrance over there. Right on the northern part of London here. Okay, I've walked to the far edge of the cemetery. As I was coming in, I noticed a sign saying no photography, and I had my camera out at the time, and this guy, he appeared and he seemed to be following me around the cemetery. I think I've lost him for now, but I'll try and make my way to Amy's grave now. Just having a seat here. There's somebody close by to the grave at the moment, so I'm just going to wait a little while. Her ashes were interned there a year after she died, or just over a year, and she's buried with her grandmother. This is the grandmother that she had the tattoo of. Engraved on the headstone are the names of family members and musical collaborators such as Mark Ronson. The coast seemed to be clear now, so I made my way towards the grave. Okay, I'll be as discreet as I can with the camera now. I think the grave should be just down here on the right. It's quite striking because it's a black headstone with pink lettering. Here it is. I think this is a Jewish tradition of putting stones on a grave. The names of the people I was talking about. I think that would be Dion Bromfield, her goddaughter. On the day she was interned, I think the headstone was already placed here. So I think the ashes are probably buried on the side somewhere.
Trying something new, but now my body's aching. I'm tired of dwelling in the dark, it's just that my heart can't take it. I didn't know what it would cost me when I let you go. I feel alone, and I'm just singing It should have been you. Another time, another place, I just know It could have been you. What a crime and what a shame to let go. Sometimes I just don't know what to do. It should have been you. I could be driving to your place, but now the ground is shaking. Could be a phase, but it feels like it will never go away until we make up. I can't be myself. I never knew how much I needed you. Should have been you. Another time, another place, I just know